Okay, hey guys, Anime West Reacts here. It's going to be a review for UQ Holder, first one on the channel. And yeah, I've done previous videos on the series a long time ago on my other channels, but those are gone now, obviously. So yeah, this is for the latest chapter. So we start off where the last one ended. Tota, Isana, and Kuramaru and them fall off the bridge pretty much after getting attacked by the Immortal Hunters. Or more, Kuramaru, Isana, and the other sister, they say her name, but I've forgotten it. Pretty much they fell off the bridge after they all got attacked, and Tota jumps off after them, obviously, because he's not going to leave them by themselves. Or pretty much leave them to fall to their seeming deaths, which probably is what would have happened. And so yeah, nice cover page of the kind of city, the ruined city, with Tota holding Kuramaru, angel wings. This title, or chapter, is titled Immortal Purge. So yeah, Tota manages to grab hold of Kuramaru, and he's like, got him. And then Honoka and Isana are falling too. They're unconscious, and he's like, did they do something to them? And so he makes blood clones to go over those two. And the clouds, and apparently there's ruins under the clouds, which is pretty crazy. End up falling into like a lake or something that's down there, and they get out and they're in the ruins now. So it's like, why? I can't get the pieces to stick back together. It's not healing like usual either. It goes all the way through his back. He says it goes all the way through your back. You're practically cut in two, and you're still bleeding. He's like, it's a wonder you're even alive. If you weren't immortal, you'd be Kuramaru. And so notices that also the left arm that got cut off is gone too. But he says that old dude blasted my right hand along with my sable side stick, but I managed to make a new one grow anyway. So yeah, part the old man attacked, like the side the old man attacked grew back, but the side that Kuramaru's brother has cut off isn't. So yeah, he's like, but Kuramaru's brother cut off my left hand and it won't grow back. And so then he looks over to his clones and says, I used a fourth of my power for each of those clones. They're not growing left arms either. There's some kind of power blocking it. No, it's the Shinmei school, the Immortal Hunters. It's some kind of technique of theirs. Then he talks to his clone and says, hey, how are Honoka and Isana doing over there? And the clone says, no change, but they're okay. And they look like they're dead, but they're alive, pretty much. So we have a brief flashback to when they fell in the water and got back to land, and they were still conscious. And Honoka, I think, says it's bad. Nisama, the darts, they were poisoned. He says that, or she says, put these charms on our foreheads. They'll stop our metabolism and slow the spread of the poison, so it almost stops. So Tota just says, got it, don't talk anymore, you're white as a sheet. And she pretty much says that her telepathy won't reach the island up there, it's being jammed. And then it says we have to contact the rest of Holder somehow. Those guys, especially the hot guy in the mask, they're in another league. And so, yeah, Tota was saying about how they need to contact Holder. Isana, I think it's her name. I think it's Honoka, actually. Says, yeah, I know, just stop talking, or Tota says that. And then we go back to the present. Tota says, okay, we need one of us to look after Honoka and Isana, one of you to go watch, or one of you go stand watch, so, yeah. And then one pretty much says, I'll go. And Clone says, I'm not sure one's really enough, want me to split into about 8 more, and we'll be weak, though. but if they get one of you, I'll know. Yeah. But if they get one of you, I'll know. Split in as many as you can. I can use you as an alarm, which is actually a pretty useful thing there. Like, the clone splits into more clones, and then, like, if one of them gets took out, then the original knows that they're here, pretty much. So now we go back to, we see them, like, all out, standing guard, the clones, and then we go back to Toda, and he says, this is bad, he's losing body heat. And then he's like, no, you're not really gonna die, are you? To Kuramaru. And then one of his clones says, the guy that did that to him, his brother, the master of the sword school that made Kuramaru immortal, right? Who's to say they don't have a technique that could kill Kuramaru for good? And so yeah, the original Toda is like, good point, and he's like, grr, Kuramaru. And then the clone is like, I know, hug him, your bare skin will warm him up. And then Toda's like, oh yeah, they do that in manga all the time. And then he's like, use your revolution to raise his body heat. And so yeah, the real Toda's like, good idea, you're a genius. So he like bites his hand and then pours the blood on Kuramaru and says, on top of that, I'll share some of my blood with you. So he like pours the blood on the wound pretty much. Then uses revolution to like raise the body temperature. He's just saying, don't die, Kuramaru, don't die on partner. And then we go like into, I guess, Kuramaru. We see like a candle, and then Kuramaru's like, it hurts, I can't breathe. And then he says, oh, this feels so familiar, like the flame of my life could go out any minute. And we see like pretty much a candle about to, a candle flame kind of like blowing in the wind, about to go out. And then Kuramaru's saying that, and then he says, it feels just like when I was younger, hovering between life and death. Yes, this might be it, the last day of my life. And then the candle, so the candle again, but then something above or behind it, like it's this huge flame, and he says, this is Romaru, and then it says Kuramaru, and you see this giant flame, and there's just this huge creature over Kuramaru saying, asking him if he wishes to live. And he says, Kuramaru, do you wish to live? Do you yet wish to live? If so, eat me. And Kuramaru says, but if I did that, you would disappear. And then a creature says, I am weary of living, I would not be, or Kuramaru says that, I think. I am weary of living, I would not mind being eaten by you. And then it says, no, I couldn't do that, or the creature said, I wouldn't mind being eaten by Kuramaru. And Kuramaru says, no, I couldn't do that. And the creature says, you will not, then I will eat you, Kuramaru. And then he wakes up. Toda's like hugging him with like no shirt on, or naked pretty much. And so Kuramaru's like, where? And then turns over and sees the situation, and he's like, huh? And he freaks out, like, Toda-kun is hugging me naked, huh? Don't remember anything that happened yesterday. No, don't tell me. It was that thing you hear about the college life. I had something to drink, and then a drunken stupor, And then Toda starts waking up. Kuramaru immediately jumps back and is like, whoa, to Toda, or he's like trying to say Toda, but he's like, Tati Toda-kun. And then pain hits him, and he's like, Toda says, oh, Kuramaru, you're healed. It's like, wait, no, are you okay? And he's like, Kuramaru with this like huge scar across his body, or their body. I don't know what to call him. Technically, it's not a he or she yet. And then he's like, huh, oh, of course, my brother cut me. And then it's like, yeah, Toda tells him, yeah, we're under the floating island in the ruins. Pretty much getting Kuramaru up to speed on what's happening, saying Honoka and Asana got poisoned. They're in suspended animation now to help them recover. Did you take a look at them later? three are, Kuramaru's thinking, there are two Todas. I guess at some point he learned how to split in clones outside of battle. And then Toda says, that wound your brother gave you wouldn't heal. I seriously thought you might die. And so yeah, then Kuramaru's like, but how I'm healed? And he said, no, I'm. And then Toda says, yeah, I put my blood inside you and I made it circulate, kind of like I forced you back together. And Kuramaru starts like blushing and is like, what? And then Kuramaru is just like, what? Toda-kun's blood. And it says, like, in kind of quote type thing, I forget what they're called. Like, see things. Toda's blood / bodily fluid is inside me. And then Toda says, but that attack your brother used, what's the deal with that? And then that kind of gets Kuramaru back into the mine. He's like, right. And Toda's just like, are you okay? And so Kuramaru then explains, says, your left arm, you were trying to protect me. And then Toda says, yeah, but I couldn't block the attack. I can't call the arm he cut off, or call back the arm he cut off, and I can't regenerate it either, but the old guy cut off my right hand, and I can feel that one somewhere far away. And then we get like a diagram of Toda's kind of situation. So right side has feeling, somewhere far away, forced new one to grow, and left side, no feeling, can't regenerate. So it's Aniki, an old guy. And then Kuramaru says, I see, yes, my brother, Kuramaru Tokisaka, uses an attack called Fushibari, which is the title of the chapter, Fushibari Immortal Purge, which is the title of the chapter, and Kuramaru then explains it's a secret art, even in the inverse Shinmei school of Fushigari, only those who have mastered the mysteries can unleash it. And Toda says, Fushibari, I knew it was something like that. And Kuramaru says, yes, now that I think about it, something like how Juzo Senpai can cut through a concept, so, yeah. Pretty dangerous. So we know that Juzo could cut through concepts like apple and stuff. And then they wouldn't know what an apple is, but in this case, the technique is a curse that cuts through the concept of immortality, which cancels it out pretty much. So, like it says, it cancels the immortality of whatever it cuts. So yeah, it says concept slicing, have images of Juzo and the immortal thing, Fushibari. So yeah. And so Toda's like, so we're both stuck like this. There's no, or Kuramaru says, no, there are ways to break the curse. First is to kill the caster, and then Toda's just like, well, you know we can't do that. The other, and then Kuramaru tries to, as he's about to say it, like his wound opens up again, and he like starts sliding off because he gets like cut in half again because of the curse. So he like pretty much, the part Toda had healed immediately just like starts sliding back off because it's still not healed. Then he grabs Kuramaru, yells his name, says, or Kuramaru's like in pain pretty much. And so Toda says, damn it, it didn't work after all. Fushibari is too strong. And Kuramaru's like moaning in pain pretty much. And then Toda says, are you okay, Kuramaru? That looks like it hurts. Of course it does, damn it. And then, yeah, pretty much blood types come into play, or blood transfusion type stuff. Kuramaru says, I might be rejecting your blood with transfusions. The types have to match. And then pretty much says, yeah. Or Toda says, damn it, okay, hold on, I'm gonna. And then Kuramaru's like, I'll be fine. I might go into a coma, but I don't think I'll die, so just leave me. And then Toda's obviously like, don't be stupid, we don't know what will happen. Then Kuramaru says, grr. Or Toda says, grr, and then he's like, listen, Kuramaru. And then he says, okay, and then he's like, my blood isn't normal blood, it's like solid magic. So I'm gonna picture your insides in more detail and sew the tissue back together. you use the magic in your body, or I guess this chi. And then he's like, anyway, imagine it becoming one with me. And then Kurama's like, what, combining? And then Toda yells, becoming one. And then Kurama is like, becoming, or like, becoming. And then Toda says, Kurama is like, becoming, one? And he's like, why? Wait, no, I couldn't. It's embarrassing. And then Toda's like, dude, how can you say that? You're supposed to be dying. And then he's like, here comes more blood. As he, like, pretty much sprays out blood. And then he's like, you might have canceled your regenerative powers, but he didn't cancel out my blood's powers. So it should work. And then, yeah, you see, like, the blood flowing into Kuramaru, him making lewd sounds. And saying, Toda-kun's blood is coming inside me. And then he's like, no, stop, Toda. I just can't do it. And then Toda yells, don't pull away from me, stupid, you'll fall apart again. And then he's like, rejecting me will only hurt you more. Please let me in. And it's like, but. And does it anyway. And then Toda says, synchronize your chi with my magic revolution. Picture yourself melting into the vortex of my magic. And Kuramaru's like, you say that, but. He says, I'll be gentle. And then Kuramaru's just like, okay. And he's like, what's happening? What is going on? It's dirty, isn't it? No, I just feel like it's so naughty. How is Toda-kun so calm about this? I mean, no, I've been cut in two and I'm very bad shape, but no, I don't want to think anymore. Or anyone would think dirty thoughts when they're cut in two like this. Or says, no, I don't think anyone would think dirty thoughts when they're cut in two like this. So what does that mean? There's something wrong with me? Is but Toda-kun's blood keeps flowing inside me, circulating gradually through my body, and then Kuramaru's like, it's so warm. And he's like, I think it's okay, and then Toda says, okay, I'm gonna use more of my vampire powers. And Kuramaru's like, what? And then Toda says, I've never done this before, but I've heard how it works. I mean, my powers are just imitation vampire powers, but if I suck your blood, I can temporarily make you one of my vampire followers. That should stop the body from rejecting my blood so I can circulate it faster. And Kuramaru's like, what? But when a vampire sucks your blood, and then Toda says, yeah, I hear it will feel weird or even painful, but now is not the time to complain. Just use your force of will to get through it. Then he's like, but that pain is probably from, and then Toda's just like, here goes. And yeah, pretty much what you can kind of think of what he was gonna say. And Toda's just thinking, please, I know it hurts, but hang in there, Kuramaru. And then he uses Revolution at full power. Kuramaru ends up moaning, and then all of a sudden you see like angel wings like pop out of him. And then Toda's like, wings, it's going to make me. And then Kuramaru's like, it's going to make me into a girl. And so yeah, you see like Kuramaru with these angel wings, and then they like disappear. Kuramaru's just kind of sprawled out on the ground, drooling and everything. And then the Toda clones are in the back, like, yes, all healed. And Toda's like, we did it, Kuramaru. And the Toda clones are like, man, what a relief. And Toda's just like, how are you feeling? We can talk about the wings later. And Kuramaru says, I'll never be anyone's groom now. Toda's like, huh? Kuramaru's just like, sorry, just a little joke. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Can't believe you overwhelmed the Fushibari like that. Or Fushibari is a better way of saying that. Like that, your blood manipulation powers at least have gotten to really high levels. And then Kuramaru's like, maybe because of my revolution technique Toda saying that. Maybe because my revolution technique was always meant to improve the circulation of the magic of my body. And Kuramaru says, maybe we should think of something blood-related for your finishing move. And he's like, blood-related, huh? Anyway, Kuramaru, you were about to tell me the other way to break the curse. And then he says, basically, it's to destroy the sword. Or destroy the sword that made the cut, which is a lot simpler than killing the brother, most likely. So yeah, Toto's like, oh, why didn't you just say so? Think we can solve this after all. And then Kuramaru says, but my brother is strong. And then he's like, this may be a biased opinion, but leaving out his skills against humans in terms of his demon hunting abilities, I think his skill with the sword is on the same level as Juzo's. So yeah, Toto's like, for real? Then he says, no, that's not important. He's your brother. What's he doing slicing you up anyway? That's the thing, that's the thing. It's just wrong, you know? Why would your brother do that? And Kuramaru, like, kind of seems shocked, and then he says, I don't know, but I think it's because I was always a burden to him. My body is cursed, and I'm a disgrace to our clan, that's why. And then Kuramaru looks over at Toda, and he's like, what's that supposed to mean? And then Kuramaru's like, don't get mad, Todakun. And then he's like, I'm not mad, because he's visibly very angry. He's got like the angry kind of mark and way his face is shaded. Then it's like, okay, I get it. An immortal popping up and a clan of immortal hunters, of course they're going to shun you, but personally, I'm not gonna let anyone get away with treating you like that. And then Kuramaru just kind of looks down and says, yeah. And Toda's like, I get it. Despite all, yeah, I get it. Despite it all, you still love your brother. And then Kuramaru's like, yes, he used to be very kind to me. And then Toda says, I get it. Maybe he had a good reason for attacking you like that. Well, we'll just have to talk to him and find out. And Toda then says, and sorry, but I'm gonna have to bust up his sword. And Kuramaru's just like, oh, okay. And Toda says, good, now first we need to get in touch with everybody up top. Beat up as we are, if they attack again, even we couldn't. And then Toda's like, sensor thing goes off because he's like, Kuramaru's like, what? And then Toda says, oh, I just lost contact with a clone. And then that big guy just kind of appears behind them. The like samurai kind of lady, very much Kuramaru's family shows up. The immortal hunters show up. So we got the big guy with like the demon kind of mask behind Kuramaru, and the samurai type lady slices Toda in half. So Kuramaru ends up blocking the guy. Kuramaru yells Toda, and then pretty much Toda cut in half, explodes into blood, uses like his ability, his immortality pretty much to form back up into his transformed mode. Says sorry, but that was just a clone. And then he attacks the lady, and then he's like, she's like this child. And then Toda's like, you can't expect me to keep falling for that. What is with you guys? And then someone says stop, and then he looks back, and you got Honoka and Isana pretty much being held at knife, like to their throats pretty much by these two other members. So Tota says, Honoka, Isana, you bastards. And then the guy with the mask says, calm down, immortal. Have no intention of harming them. We of the Togen Shinmei school require Kuramaru Tokisaka. We need his body. And Toda says, what? And then the guy says, in order to defeat the mage at the beginning, Ialda Bouth, we require the source of Kuramaru Tokisaka's immortality, the Shintai, that has been handed down through the Togen Shinmei school. And then Kuramaru just kind of has like a what kind of expression, and Toda actually starts to say what. And he says, what did you say? And then the brother, or Kuramaru's brother, pretty much just drops down behind Tota, it seems, or like appears behind him. And then, yeah, Toda's like, I didn't it's him, the brother. I didn't sense his presence, and he's got like the knife now to Toda's head. And then one says, "Oh, Kuramaru Dono, you are late." Genshin is the masked guy's name. And so Kuramaru's brother says, "Genshin Dono, you think it's fitting that an immortal hunter would use children as a shield?" Then Genshin says, "We are fighting immortals. Morals and ethics should never hinder us." And then Toda says, "You little," and then Kuramaru says, "Nisama," and then, yeah. Toda just has like a ... kind of thing, but like he's yelling and he says, "Yo, dudes, Kuramaru is my friend and my partner. You tossing him out on the streets just because you decided you don't need him, or you don't need him now. You think I'm gonna just let you have him without a fight?" And Kuramaru says, "Toda-kun," and then he says, Toda like yelling, "Why do you need him? What are you gonna do with him anyway?" And then Genshin says, "We will merely remove the Shintai." And then Toda says, "Remove, but what about Kuramaru's immortality?" And he goes like, Kuramaru doesn't say anything, and then he like says like clench, and then he says, "Toda-kun, it's all right. I'll go with them." And of course, Toda like saying, "What? How can you say that?" And so then Kuramaru just says, "This immortality was never mine to begin with. I'm just going to give it back, that's all." And then Kuramaru says, "But thank you, Toda-kun." And of course, Toda like shocked by that. And then the one lady says, "I'm glad you understand. This way, don't hurt those girls." And then Toda's yelling, "Wait, Kuramaru, I thought you were gonna go with me as far as we could go, Kuro." And then, yeah, he's like, "I'll save you, I promise, I'll come for you, so." And then they just teleport. And then Toda says, "Grr," and then he's like, "Hey, Aniki, Kuramaru's going to be okay, right?" And then the brother just kind of like says to Toda, "I fear the situation is even worse. Kuramaru will not return." And then he's like, "What?" And then Toda just gets like cut straight in half, pretty much. And then he's like, Genshin saying, "We have no sympathy for immortals." And Toda wondering, "Is this the Fushibara?" And he's like, "No, no, no, Kuramaru," because that was the Fushibara he got cut with, and he's pretty much boned because of the fact that his immortality thing would get nulled out, meaning that he's like cut in half and he can't, probably would die, basically. I kind of been curious about that because it like nulls out the immortality, so if he like gets cut in a fatal area, would that just kill him? Kind of like what was happening to Kuramaru. He was just bleeding out constantly, pretty much. But yeah, overall, thought that was a really good chapter. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you do, then make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, share it. Check the links down below to Twitter, Twitch, Discord, all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. See ya later.